Around 20% of UK carbon emissions are the result of how we heat our homes. But how can we reduce carbon emissions when current business models rely on selling more fossil fuels and, by extension, emitting more carbon? What if, instead of buying units of gas to heat our homes, consumers could buy heat as a service? Could this provide a route market for low-carbon technology? Until the early 90s, aircraft engines doubled their purchase price in spare parts and maintenance after only a few years. Yet, with improved reliability and efficiency, after-sales revenues began to dwindle, so business models had to change. Now, instead of purchasing engines for their planes, 90% of airlines pay for an engine service, buying power by the hour. With the interests of engine makers and airlines now aligned, they even shared data to improve aviation routes. Elsewhere, Uber and Airbnb transformed their sectors to the benefit of the consumer, if not the incumbents. Relying heavily on digital platforms and data from consumer reviews to build consumer protections and trust, which could also drive more agile and richer regulation. In telecoms, government support ensured a single digital standard that allowed all types of mobile phone to work on all networks in all countries. In motoring, industry-wide limits on carbon emissions mandated by government drove the auto industry to invest in low-emission vehicles. Manufacturers helped to shape regulation, and consumer subsidies helped kick-start the transition. And despite a lack of public demand, pay TV emerged to provide consumers with the benefits of competition, investment, and bundling of services. Could similar steps transform the energy market, where people buy warm hours instead of kilowatt hours, where data and competition drive product innovation, consumer protections, and low-carbon technology? It's an outcome that may hinge on carbon reduction policies and open interoperability. The digital services revolution is happening all around us. Shouldn't the energy sector be next? To find out more, visit es.catapult.org.uk.